Okay, now we're ready to go ahead and lay out this part and set up a multi-view drawing of a part with a counterboard. So to do so, I would go ahead and hit this plus, go ahead and hit create drawing. When I do that, I'm going to get this drawing file that pops up. Now generally, the drawing insert file will pop up. If not, click on this little button up here. It says insert view. Go ahead and hit the insert button. And when the select part or assembly file pops up, hit the part that you want to select here. Once that opens up, we can go ahead and select the scale that we want. Now it's giving me a 1:3. I don't want a 1:3. I'm going to want to go bigger than that, 1:2. Yeah, 1:2 probably will work. So we'll go ahead and drop this as our front view. And I'll go up to the top view. We'll go ahead and drop that right away. And then it's already set up on projected. So I'm going to go ahead and click the front and then project over to my right side. So hit escape to finish that command. Now I'm ready to go ahead and I want some hidden lines. So I'm going to left click and then right click, left click and then right click, and select that show hidden lines option at the top of the right click menu. Now the next thing we're going to need to do is go ahead and put in all of our center marks and center lines. So we got to go ahead and first we need to locate where all those center marks and center lines hiding in this particular piece of software. Oh, there they are. They popped up. I guess I had to pull my screen a little bit. So there's my center mark tool, and I'd say I'm a little disappointed in the center mark tool for OnShape. It does not really give me a nice center mark, so what you have to do is grab this 2-point circle or 2-point center line to make a full center mark and go from one side to the other. Fortunately, I think it's probably spoiled a little bit with center marks. It could be adjusted right away from the onset. So anyway, really actually kind of zoom in pretty darn close here to make sure I'm getting the right thing here, because this is all concentric. I want to make sure this works. There we go. So we have a center mark, center line. Now we're going to go ahead and set up those bisectors, clicking on each one of those lines here, dropping those into position. We'll go ahead and drop this into position here and set those bisectors up, working our way around the drawing. Haven't found any way to do automated center lines yet. There may be, but I just have not found that yet. All right, so we got our center marks and center lines. Now we're ready to go ahead and start the dimensioning process. So dimensioning, you have a nice long pull down here. And since we have this counterboard, I'm going to go right down here to the hole call out. Because I know that I used the hole tool to create this counterboard. I'm going to select it and pull out. And there's that counterboard note that I was hoping for. So it shows up, and there it is. So with that, I'm not sure what kind of editing procedure would get us get a prefix here. So I could put in that I have two of these 2 times, and then I have 2 times that counterboard giving me 2 features in the part. So that works. So now you just go through and start dimensioning this as if it was a standard part. So grab my dimension tool, go ahead and set up my radius. Yep, pulls radius. Now we got to set up our depth here. And we'll get some height information on the part here. We'll get some thickness as well. We already have that, so I'm not going to duplicate. Let's go ahead and get some positioning information. Oh, not there. Let's do this again. We'll go from the center mark here to the side of the part. Pull this down, drop it there. And let's see. How about like an overall? We don't have any overall information here yet. So we'll come up here and drop this to the top. Now, obviously, you're going to have to pull some stuff around here because we can't have these dimensions running into each other like this. So we'll pull this up a little bit higher and set that in position. So we got the overall, we have the arc, we got our counterboard times 2, position for the counterboard. Now, I don't have a center line on this all the way through the part, and it's not symmetrical, so I really can't do that. So we'll go ahead and we'll pull this out to the side and position that. There we go, something like that. So we know where the hole is, we know where the depth is, or the depth of the part. We know this, we know the height, we know the overall length. I know that information. Looks fairly well dimensioned. Don't need to over clutter things. Really could probably get rid of this right side view. Because I'm able to give all this information, I believe, in the 2 views. All right, so hopefully this helps you work through how to dimension a counterboard.